Hello mga ka-WhatsApp! Good morning everyone. Today is Friday. Um, Today I would like to share about the Filipino people. Why Filipino? I really heard many things about the Filipino likes. And being a Filipino, I know what is inside their heart. All Filipino is really good in hospitality and helping to other people whoever you are. The Filipino is really follow to the will of God, and they are free to express their feelings to everyone. They doesn't care if they are feel of many buzzers or discrimination because of their lives. But being a Filipino is really different for many countries throughout the world. The Filipino is the best because the Filipino is really not hypocrites people. The Filipino is telling the truth what they inside their heart. They express it, whether they are breaking downfall for their own pride. They are doesn't care about it. And if you are not like if you are not yet like and subscribe my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you like this video, don't forget to share and click the notification bell for helping me, of course. And I continue to my vlog for Filipino people because today is a candidacy of presidency. They are expressing their own likes. They are like presidents or candidate in my country. And I am enjoying to watching them because they expressing what they're really inside. And today is really because of medias throughout the world, they can tell what they inside. And the truth is always come out. And I happy to know that many they are discriminate the Marcoses. They said they are thief, they are corrupt, and they all bad influence totally in the Philippines. Because when I was young, in my young age, my parents said I will vote Marcos. They are still in Marcos, even they they love Marcos in my family. My father and my mother, both them. When the But I don't know everything about them. I don't know Marcos. I don't know also Cory. But in my own observation, in reality, when when the President Rodrigo Duterte is become a president of the Philippines, In many presidents pass by in my country. I never seen like President Rodrigo Duterte. The Philippines is uh, become peaceful, even though they said uh, he is a criminal. But the criminal is not concerned about the people, especially to the young one, the youth. Because the youth is really the future of one country, one family. Because everybody are going old, is not always young. So I saw the I don't really understand that why they are always against to the good leader in my country. They don't like to lift up, but they want to stay in down. Philippines before in Marcoses is really one of the top leader in any country. The brilliant mindset of the President Marcos. Compared to the Cory Aquino, they said, I will low price for the fish called galunggong in my country. Because that time is my time to know everything. If it really low prices, but instead I experience the low prices, I experience the high risk of prices and difficulties. It's really I am experience that time because that is my youngest and is starting to know everything what happening in my surrounding. And I compare to Marcos's because I am the experienced the nutribans distributed in my school because I came from the poor family. And we are supplying the bread. And I never experienced that we are, I feel hungry in the time of Marcos than the Cory Aquino. Cory Aquino is, let's say, religious. They like religious event in their life. Of course, we like it because Filipino is the religious people, especially in Catholic. I am Catholic. I am not against Catholic. I love Catholic and I die Catholic. I never against any priest because they are all people as well, like me. They committed sin because they are not perfect. Unlike their other people, they are say, you are the servant of God, you must not mistaken. It's not true. Everybody will do mistake, even you are the devoted one. Even the saint is already commit the sin in the eyes of God. So no one perfect in this world except of Jesus Christ for being human when he was come in this world to dwelling us. So I not believe that the religious is the perfect one, but the religious is the role model how to guide the people to become a good citizens of God as well and human citizens as well. So when I comparing everybody, I think I am not pro Marcos. I am not against the yellowish, the Koreakino team. But actually, when I see even the Ramos administration, I never see that the Filipino is going to life enlighten, life in goodwill, but staying in down. When the time of Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, so many are rallying in the street. The Filipino is not peace. When the time of Ninoy, the drugs is more destroying the Filipino people. Although they are gaining money for their family, but what the effect of drugs inside your family? You gain money, yes, but what happened the next in your family and in your country? Filipino to Filipino will kill each other. Filipino to Filipino murder the others. Because of money, because of drugs, they have no good mindset. They destroying their mind. They are influence of evil. So when the President Duterte come and the truth is slowly come out, that cover up for the past administration in the Philippines. And I noticed it that Marcos has a lot did to the Filipino country. Is more disciplined than the past administration. And the President Duterte is follow to that Marcos desire in my country, which is good for the Filipino to have a discipline. When the Cory Aquino and so on, they are democratic, yes. The democracy to choose of the people are free. But which democracy we have in Philippines? To free selling the drugs, to snatch your bag, to kill in the street because of freedom without discipline by the law. And when I experience live in other country, I saw the differences to live in other country to have the law, to obeying the law, and the equality of poor and rich. If you are really sin or committed any crime in other country, you are punishment. You are subject to punish. So I looking forward for my country because I like this kind of law that no one favor in rich because you have money to pay the lawyer or you have the money to cover up everything, which is that is my country before. When President Roa Rodrigo Duterte, I see the changing. When I go home in the Philippines, I see the airport, the policy is really comfortable for the passengers. It's not same like before, it seems like the market. And the are safe. Unlike the put the the bullet inside the luggage. Who domestic helper can bring the bullets inside their bags? Of course, no one, right? But the government and oligarchs government, they do that. And the country destroy the environment as well. But now I see the changing really, but I don't understand many Filipino doesn't want the change. But they using the productive of the sea, the rivers, but they are eager to change, which is I really don't understand about them. So that is the Filipino culture. They don't like change, but they want the productive they gain on it. So I think now the Filipino are really awakened, are really see the truth. What is the differences to past government and the future government starting to Cory Aquino to President Roa Duterte, the changing they see. And they are wake up to see the Marcoses deeds in my country. Even now I see what the Marcoses did in my country is really, I think is good. Because before we have the uh, law for the young age, they have curfew. They don't like allowed to walking on the street in the middle of the night. Unlike when the other past administration, they are allowing ever 1 o'clock in the morning. So 1 o'clock in the morning, many are milagros. Milagro. What is that mystery that could happen in my in my country? Other they kill other people. They come because of massacres, and the media can show that in the past administration. But the Marcos says they are silence. They are really silence what Marcos did. And they changed the book, the history, the reality of the history. And no, I asking to myself because I am old already. Why is not telling the truth to the nation what Marcoses did in my country? And the people can decide who they are, want to be as a president. Because Filipinos growing in democracy, even the Marcoses there before, the Filipino is still free to choose what they like to be. So, the martial law is just only for discipline the people, because we are living in one country, one policy. When the oligarchs come and change all the history and brainwash all the people. I see that they are really lies to the Filipino people, generation to generation. If you are not really hiding anything and your heart is really to serve for the Filipino, you never change the truth because of your own sake. Filipino will trusted any candidates that they want to be. But the problem is, if new policy, new president, new law, they erase the past and cover up and change for ruining the people and brainwash it to them. This is I don't want the Filipino did. I don't really want. I want Filipino is really following to the law of our country and the law of God. Because Filipino as religious in Christians country all over Asia. Filipino is the actually really the Filipino is really good people. It's not because I am Filipino. Because I am not agree if just only I talking about my own without basis. Because I living in many people when I was young and I saw the differences of mindset of people and I experienced also living in other country and I saw what their natures and what they are like to be. It's really different from the Filipino people. Although they are all nice, but they have some differences, same as Filipino one. So my country is really good enough to be a leaders in many nations, being hospitality, Christianity, to follow God, they care, they pay to God. And only the missing in the Filipino is the discipline. Day by day, many young youth people, they were arrogant, which is I really don't like that could happen, even in my own family. So that is only my thought that I would share with you as a Filipino. I want the Filipino telling the truth to all the people as well. It's not only the negative side of Filipino because Filipino is really not perfect. We are also have mistaken. And no one country, no one Filipino, no one people are really perfect. Because only one person living in this world is perfect. That is Jesus Christ alone. So I hope you like my thought and my talk, what is inside really in my heart. And I would like to share with you this so that you can have an idea what is really want you to yourself, to your country, and what you like to be. in the future. We need some vision in our own self first before we go to others. That is, God said, love yourself first so that you know how to love others as well. So if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and share my video to help me. And don't forget to click the notification bell so that you are always updated to all my videos that I uploaded. And thank you so much for your support. And this is really support me. It's not only me. Later on, I will show you what is really purpose why I become YouTuber. Because this is my desire in my life. I don't want to say anything about my view. So that is surprise, okay? But I like only to share with you what is really inside my heart as a Filipino. And I never introduce any candidate who are I voting. But actually, you know what is really is inside my heart. Everybody is good citizens of Philippines. Everybody have right to choose what they like to be. We need to respect that. And thank you so much for listening and watching my video. And God bless you all. And be there always for me. Support me, please. And this is really how I say, if I success in this kind of things in being a YouTuber, I want to be surprised for you all one day. So this is my desire, my own desire as a Filipino, as the followers of Jesus Christ, a being nice person to everybody. I never discriminate any person. I love them all. Because God said, love your enemy. So who is my enemy? So I love my enemy and I pray them every day. Except I don't have time to pray. Because sometimes I cannot pray because of too much tiredness in my life of, due to my work. So thank you so much for listening to my short message for you. And shout out to all my viewers, followers, and subscribers. Thank you so much for your all supporting me, and God bless you all. Thank you so much.